How were your perception ideas affected by sharing with students in other countries?
So I've never had an opportunity to work with students in foreign countries, especially in areas that are here where I live. We assume that they're poor. And sometimes with that, there is a stigma where maybe they're not as highly educated, they're not as knowledgeable. This project opened my eyes to these hidden gems, these individuals who, not just in this country, in the Dominican Republic, but how many people worldwide have these ideas and these thoughts and this level of intelligence and never have the opportunity to share them. I was completely impressed and blown away and really excited that I had the opportunity to learn about another culture, and it made me realize how much capability exists in the world.
Well, in my case, in that aspect, my ideas were actually complemented. I already had some knowledge about what sustainability is, but learning more about how human beings are related to the concept of it was really something more that I learned a little bit more about.
What did you find to be interesting, different, or confusing about your interactions with students in other countries?
It was actually a very normal experience for me. I have worked in my regular occupational field with people from other countries. So I had already gotten past like the discomfort feeling if I might offend someone. You know, am I doing the right thing? Am I making them feel welcomed? The nice thing about the program is that they do have a section where they go over that. You know, they explain like the differences between different cultures and what would be a normal, acceptable response to certain actions that we normally would have. You know, and to be a little bit more self-aware that sometimes what's normal here may not be normal somewhere else. So for someone who hasn't had any kind of interaction outside of their own country, they have that guidance in the program to kind of help start, you know, building that knowledge to use.
At first, it was a bit confusing because we had to work with different cultures, different people, and in long distance. But thanks to technology, we use Hotmail, WhatsApp, and even the platform from the other university, and we started to work like a normal university.
For me, it was interesting the way they work. Sometimes it was hard for them to keep up with the classes because of the hours were different. For example, it was like 9 p.m. for them. So most of them weren't able to be in class, but still they gave the extra mile for the teamwork and for the homeworks.
What importance has this intercultural activity had for you?
It has definitely broadened my horizons and opened up my mind and my heart to other people in a way that maybe I was a little bit closed off to before. I was just really, really impressed, and I loved it so much, and I found so much importance behind it that I feel like it should be done for every student, even at the high school level, to have that interaction and to learn about people of another culture, people who are different from you, and to learn to work together to solve a real world problem is just invaluable. And I think that experience would change a lot of people.
To me, it was a reinforcement that we're all humans, that despite living in different countries, having different backgrounds and cultures, we're all at the core the same. And we actually are very concern about our future, not just our present, because we want to make sure that we leave something behind, something good behind for future generations.
It's given me an insight to the many different yet very similar issues that we face in our respective communities. More importantly, it gave me comfort knowing that we share not only in our concerns and issues, but in our understanding of the basic needs of our communities and how we as communities and public administrators support those needs.
How do you think this exchange may have changed the way you engage with other people in your community?
I want to do it again. I want to, I guess, do more exchanges with other cultures and learn about culture more.
Why? What is it about culture that you want to learn?
The differences, like individualistic versus collectivist. You know, America is a melting pot. And just like the bigger cities, there's so many different cultures. And we really don't realize that until we meet with someone from a different culture.
Understood. So why is that interesting to you personally?
I don't view people from their differences. I view them as people. But when they bring something unique to the table, you kind of embrace that.
Have you found yourself incorporating things you learned about that in your life now?
Yeah, I've always been interested in the Indian culture and everything. So like, I'll watch movies from different countries. I'll try different foods sometimes. I just noticed that, you know, places like Albany, they have huge, not cultural boundaries, but expanding cultures.
Yeah, so you mean Native American, or are you talking about continental Indian cultures are interesting to you?
Like India, the country, like continental
Gotcha.
Indian.
All right, do you like Bollywood?
Yep, love Bollywood.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, isn't it?
This interchange gave me the opportunity to don't be shy at all because I had to interact with people almost every day, and it almost gave me the opportunity to not be afraid to new challenges and take new opportunities.